G'day there. Now today, winter greens, completely different colouring than what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks, so this should be interesting. White, blue and white, just lighten the tone. Get that on there. Bit more blue as I go up, less white. Very broken because there's a lot of cloud cover. I'm using broken tones. A bit darker now, a bit more blue. Now what I might do is actually grab a different colour. Right, that was a lot of fluffing around. Now, French ultramarine blue, something I should have prepared earlier, but I didn't. Just put a bit there. Okay, let's do this. Bit of that beautiful blue with the white, and that's just a fantastic blue for the top of the sky. You can see the top's got a real nice colour like that about it. Let's have a look. I've deepened the tone, but what I'm going to do now is go even deeper and add the tiniest bit of magenta to it. Blend that. Okay, stand back and have a look, eh? It's all very good. Now, a bit more white, a lot more white, and magenta. What do we got here? Need a cleaner knife. A little bit more magenta with that, and white. Just mixing up a nice colour for the horizon. We've got a bit of a haze. It's actually going right down to the coast there. That distance is going from the country right to the coast, so there's a bit of a coastal haze down there. I'll stick that in. I might use this slightly smaller knife just to get it in. I don't want to touch that actual horizon yet. I'll blend that later. That's it. Get that on. Bring it down close. Not quite touching yet. Crows in the distance sound good. So we're almost touching but not quite. A little bit of blending there, get those horizons to melt in with the warmer and cooler tones mixing together. More blue, looks like it needs to go a bit colder there. Okay, a bit more white. They're very subtle tones. Distance is very subtle colours and tones, but if you get them right, the illusion of reality comes quite quickly and easily then. So we'll just get that in. Have a look at that. good. Now, a few clouds chipping around. They've got a nice blue undertone to them. Just going to put a few lines in here and there where I want them. A bit more white to lighten it. Now, a bit of brown with that mix, burnt sienna, a bit more white, a bit more magenta, mixing up the tones, the shadow tones of those beautiful clouds. Let's have a look. Could have a bit more of a cleaner colour than that. A bit more magenta. Bit more burnt sienna, half mix to clean it up a bit. Get them all in. Getting a bit of coverage going. Magentas and burnt siennas and whatever. Okay, half mix it, a bit more power. Alright, let's have a look. Good. Okay. Get some of these paddocks in, eh? What do we got? Yellow ochre and burnt sienna. Try a little bit of cad green, which is a really high key colour. I very rarely use it, but for this instance, it looks like it'd probably be the one. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought I'd be using crazy winter greens? A bit warmer, there's some beautiful magenta. Get some of that burnt sienna and some of that magenta inside that grass. There's some real subtle tones. Get that paint on. Bit more burnt sienna and yellow ochre to warm it up a bit. Oops, big wads of magenta, we don't want that, put that back. Just a little bit of that magenta with a little bit of sky blue thrown in. Just kicks it off for some of those distant colours, just knocks it back a bit. Putting them in here and there, feeling it as I go. Right, I'll go a bit more of that sky blue in it. A bit more of that magenta as it recedes right off into the distance. Alright. Okay, bit of white. Bit of cad yellow, bit more white. Lightly chopping them in here and there, introducing them to those other tones that are already there. Random variety. So while I'm working with that, it's always moving around going for the biggest differences. Now I'm going to go for the colour of the trees. I've got the shadow tones of the trees, now I want the light source tone. It's quite a brown, it's interesting, it's nice. The eucalypt trees, the gum trees, they're giving off a brown green compared to the winter greens here. You can see it's a bit browner. Just very lightly touching, let the shadows come through. Very, very lightly indeed. That tree's right up there like that. That's a big one, a random big one, so that goes in. Now as it goes back a bit, I'm just going to add a little bit of magenta and blue, and I'll knock it back into those beautiful distant colours that I can see out there. Got to be a lighter tone than that. Let me just have a look at that. Okay, now there's a really nice paddock of canola. Let's see if we can see it. You might better just see it in there. There's a canola patch. And that is intense stuff, so that'll make a great accent point. Clean knife, just take a bit off to get a straighter line to the paddock. There's a few nice warm cad tones too out there. Stick them in now, going for the biggest differences all the time. Bit of a quarry or something just out here. Whatever it is, it's giving that beautiful warm tone, so I'll stick that in and will not let that one go. Let's have a look, eh? Right. Magenta, blue, white. Mixing up a bit of a grey here. Some of those dead trunks that are in out in the paddock there. They're a beautiful tone, and I'll lighten them up a bit. Let's have a look. Right. Go a little bit bigger. Make a statement with the bigger knife. Take some of the bottom off, make that one smaller. Dead ones lying out in the paddock there. Bit of stones too made out of this stuff, so I'll intermix it. Have a look at that. Right, now just going to get some lighter tone blue. Going to lighten that horizon a bit. Have a look at that. I can actually see a little bit of where the ocean is out there. It also goes to Lake Alexandrina, which is where the Murray River's source to the sea, I guess, where it runs into the sea. You've got the Lake Alexandrina. You can just see it in the distance there. So, just before the horizon, it's going to pop it in. They're all subtle things here. Keep going with all these different branches. Right, I'll change tack here. There's a real shadows hit the foreground here. Just going to knock that in. The middle ground, I should say. Put some of those light and shadows on the landscape. Of high key here. Hang on, let me make this high key up. Oh my gosh, just a beautiful hill here. That's it. Trying to build up some power, tonal power into into the light and shadow. I've got plenty of the shadow tones, but it needs more light just to ping it. So, that thought in mind. There's a breeze coming through. foliage here and there. Too bad, it needs to just go a tiny bit lighter in tone. Not that much lighter. It's a subtle thing, subtle. This landscape is a subtle landscape. When you're painting distance like that, like I said, the tones are easy if you get them, easy to convince reality, but you've got to get the tones. Some brown, blue. With a little knife, get some clean colours. Some great little buildings down there. I'll stick them in. Little townships and farms and farmhouses and all that stuff in the distance. Comes a vehicle. Just adding those tiny little details that'll really pull it together. Little twigs contrasting the shadow behind it. Right. Quite a complicated little subject actually. Let's get some mauve and blue. those little trees in, adds a bit of interest here and there. Get that canola paddock lit up better. Okay, well there you go. Now this art store online, go check it out. It's got fantastic range of stuff, fast delivery, and if you type in my initials at checkout, I'll leave a link in the description below, but yeah, my initials, capital RME at checkout. You'll receive 5% discount on anything store-wide. Go have a look. Okay, well I hope you liked the video, and it was a bit of fun changing the colours up a bit and doing a different subject. But if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and do the rest of the stuff. Okay, well until next time, I'll see you later.